Of Antetokounmpo saying, yeah, okay, I was that last year, this year, but let's talk about now because I'm living a dream in the NBA.
First field. Final minutes of the first half. Middleton now defending on Harden. And he hits from deep.
We hope it's a good one. Here's James Harden. Going to his, holding on to that slim lead, 22-19. There's Harden going through the entire pack of Pelicans. Wow. Losing out there has got him mesmerized, and he's shot it. He's going to try it again.
Yes.
If at first you don't succeed.
Good. Three-point
shooter. He shot that like Josh.
Harden. Got it. Harden now gets around Harden for the slam. Towards Harden, not only guarding him with one man, but shading the rest of the defense. Now he gets to the basket. They move. Harden on the drive to the middle. Harden lays it up and in, and he's fouled. Stay in front of Harden. Normally, Robertson has that task, but he's not playing tonight. And there it is, James Harden. I want to go.
That's what OKC is able to get Chris Paul and a bunch of draft picks as James Harden blows by the defense. Break.
Schroeder now is trying to guard Harden. Harden is fouled and goes. The ball. Down the middle, Harden looks comfortable off the ball. But
continue to attack. Keep the Rockets off the glass. They're missing a lot of shots.
There is another and one.
Gallinari's, like a lot of three-point shooters, they have no range because they have no conscience. Harden with a
March Madness coming to Toyota Center. Make sure you get some tickets for that.
Well, that's like the old days. There's Harden now. Harden gets around the pick by Tucker and lays it up and in.
Man, so gonna go, and Harden lays it up there perfect for him.
Harden gonna dance. Harden gonna shoot. Harden gonna score. He had 16 points and 5 assists in 20 minutes in his season debut with the Wizards. Harden around the Cephalosha pick. And finishes by Wagner. Rockets Wednesday here. Take a look at some of your tweets. Brown now.
So maybe not more veteran, just a different look.
And one.
Same result.
Again, the Wizards, especially without John Wall. Harden with the cut.
For three. Harden gets the rebounds, puts it off the glass.
5 on 4 for the Rockets.
Yep, Beal slow to get back. Good job by Hachi. Oh, second effort by Harden. Hooping hard. Capella right place, right time. Twice in that sequence. And a deep triple drops.
Speaking of a guy being that good, Rui Hachimura has no ceilings on his game.
Rockets back down to deuce. Harden stepping right. Here comes Harden again. Oh my!
Three. He's feeling his inner Brook Lopez. Is Brook Lopez and a lot of the 7-footers now in the NBA.
Oh, nasty! Good rebound off Cephalosha. Oh, Harden again. Harden. 42.
And be ready to play. Ben's been sitting over there the entire game.
First points of the almost a year ago, where Harden had 54 and Beal had 32. Oh, nice ball. 49 for James Harden. Rebound, ricochets out to Rivers. With his right hand shielding the Harden on the rookie. Goal! He just cooked the...
Jared Allen this time. Harden drives past him, gets inside, lays it up beautifully.
Get the matchup they want. They want Musa on him.
Harden for three. James Harden with his hooked up by Harden. Harden, nice move and an easy layup.
The shot itself, it's developing the confidence to take the shot.
James Harden flips it up and in. And an easy bucket for Harden.
I'm surprised.
Perfect example of what the best the NBA has to offer. The type of man he is, the type of teammate he is, as Harden knocks down the three. Make that
sure to watch how improved they are, how hard they play. I just love what they're doing with their roster, getting tough guys there as Harden makes a...
James Harden gets inside, takes the contact and flips it in. It was a no call, and then Irving hit the three-pointer, and it's back to as James Harden.
Great hustle by the Nets to get back.
Harden with the finish.
The Rockets have missed 8 of their first 9 threes. Butler takes the challenge, defending Harden, who buries the three. First trip room, Heat ahead by 32, and over 5 minutes left in the first half. That was too easy for Harden. He just scooted Gordon. Harden into the paint, puts it in. And Harden with 8 seconds left in the half. The step back three. Wow. Back on the road for them.
I think he's going to play him through the end of the quarter as starters and just see if he can generate any kind of a little physical with Harden. And he's doing a nice job of forcing him into some tough shots. That's a tough shot. I mean, there's not much.
Harden just does get to it. Shot clock about to go off, though. Uses the Capella screen, leans in, banked it in. Guterich also out there for the Grizzlies, as is Kyle Anderson, a.k.a. Slow-Mo. Harden started. Harden looking for 3 straight. This fouls a ton and gives up a lot of free throws. Well, the Rockets, Grizzlies, that was just their 11th free throw attempt. Harden off the window. Harden with Anderson on his hip pocket. Gets his own miss, goes back up with it, and scores.
You see how Harden is playing his right hand very strong because he won't come back to the left side.
Not a ton of lift either. Harden with the left, count it. Harden, a long one. Good. Oh. House off his fingertips. Luckily, Harden got it back. Shoots the corner 3. Even 3-point game. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the third. Harden on his way into the paint. Floated it up and over to Mo. Now the Rockets trying to add to their 8-0 run. Harden for 3. 11 in a row. It's Harden again through the lane. 38. And the crowd has a little bit of life back. Harden fires.
Oh! By the rookie, as Austin Rivers quickly comes the other way. Harden drives. There's the Euro step. And James Harden, the defenders in the NBA. And Harden gets to the rim and finishes. He knows what he's doing. And a big part of it, playing 4 years, as Harden knocks down his first ball well so far this year. Step back again. Now he's got himself in the rhythm. Back-to-back threes. Harden now the Euro step and an easy 2. Another step back, another 3. James Harden lighting it up here. Great recovery.
Especially after the offensive rebound.
Harden for 3. Well, he missed his final seconds. Harden drives, gets inside. Layup is good. House, well, knocked loose. He thought he got hit on the arm. Harden, meanwhile, left wide open and knocks down the 3-pointer.
Presence.
This will be his 18th year in the league. Harden for 3. James Harden.
Offense from last season to this season as James goes one-on-one against Markkanen. He gets to the rim. Yep. But the Bulls...
5. The Bulls don't have a traditional center out there either. Straight away, James Harden. That's will the Rockets' turnover rate be super high, but they've actually done a very good job this season. Gordon out there with these 3, Harden, Tucker, and Capella. Harden dances, steps left, shoots, scores. Rockets won't head to New Orleans until tomorrow. Harden. Harden with a pullback over the big man. Big shot. You can make an argument that he's probably been the Rockets' most consistent player to start the season. And Kaylee kind of highlighted that a little. In Memphis, the Grizzlies were 3 for 25. Harden, numbers. Harden over Levine. What a tough shot. Rockets at +8 on the glass. Oh, Harden. The big man on him just licks his chops.
Yeah, there's
one-on-one with Markkanen.
the Satoransky help.
Pulls back, long one contested, and all! The year of since he's responded with 21 in the last 3.
Yeah, that's another
one. 22!
Good help defense, J.J. Redick. Hart was taken out by House, though. Man, did you see that?
Yeah, it's tough.
Game, 45-37. Halfway through, and nobody stopped the basketball. Too easy. Man, is that easy.
Hard Euros. Good defense, better off. Night at 7. That's now 11 fours over the last several seasons with those playoff matchups, etc. Harden for 3.
Wow.
Threes at a high percentage. Now Harden, they're trying to get him going, and he's going to get the floater. They got what they wanted out of the timeout.
Euro step for Harden. Harden walks it in. Harden dances. Harden drives. In! Plus the whistle.
Ooh.
And in a tight game, too, Mike D'Antoni.
With Harden. They bracket him. He'll get the runner again. So Harden coming through.
Capella had 2 back-to-back 20-point rebound games last season as Harden hits the 3.
Harden looking for more. He's on more. He'll shoot. He will score. The Rockets will get that 4th win in a row.
And here's Harden with a timer at 5. He'll take the first shot of the game, and it's on the money. He has not shot a particular. Here's Harden in transition, gets to the cup, and gets the layup. Harden goes behind the back, gets to the rim, and what a beautiful shot off the glass.
That historic comeback.
Harden drains another one. His second. Here's Harden in transition. Step back 3 is good. That's 3rd. Inside 2 to play in the first half. Nobody picks up Harden, and you know he's going to fire it from 30. Clippers have missed 11 consecutive threes. Harden with back-to-back. But it remains in Houston possession. Harden again able to fight through that double team, get into the lane, and put it in. Harden with 22 points, 8 in the second quarter, 14 in the first. Gets by his defender and gets the bounce.
And just get rid of this right now.
Nearing 4 minutes to go. Harden drives and scores. James Harden now with 34.
You know that they administered the rule right. I'm not on the referees.
Harden with a deep 3. He's
Austin Rivers.
Harden pulls the trigger from deep. Buries a 3.
He's a 50, 40, 90 guy, and he's one of the best in the league at it.
That's right. Harden steps back, fires and hits. Porsche and drive it down the freeway back to New York from Philly. There's Harden with a runner. And just like that, James Rockets game.
I would do it if Bill does it.
That's what you say. And start putting some balls in the basket now with under 4 minutes left to play. James with the step back. Got it. There you go.
Now you've got Harden with the secondary offense.
And that secondary offense is pretty good on the step back. Harden putting the spell on him. Got him mesmerized. Now he goes to his left. Lays it up and in. Using that pick by McLemore, so he got the switch he wanted. Gets by Warren. No problem.
Way back.
I hadn't heard it in a while.
He never got on Drexler like he got on everybody else, though.
But it was close.
Harden put it up. Tyson Chandler looking for Harden coming off that pick. Harden, great job. Boy, did you see? Harden on the drive, going downhill. Now he's double teamed. Who's open? Well, I guess Harden is.
7-footer.
Yeah, he got it over Goga. Harden steps back from the parking lot.
Their uniforms stand out. Harden stands out, rolling to the rim. And Anthony Towns, although that right hand still seems to be bothering him. Harden will pull back. Oh, what a tough shot. Actually, when we got in last night, it was basically as cold here as it was back home. Harden runs it up and scores. There's that floater as he outmuscles. Harden, that'll count. Get in there. Yes. And one. Release in and out. 3 Wolves there. Couldn't get the rebound. The kick out 3. Does it for Layman. I'm looking forward to your first Layman punt. Harden coast to coast. Signing. Harden gets by Covington, comes around the pick, leans in for a 3, a 2 for 1, and it drops. Great shooter from outside the arc. For a guard, for a big man, doesn't matter. Harden from the mid-range.
Ooh, nice play.
Yep. Set up Harden, set the screen, gave him space, and he knocked it off.
Weak side corner to help out.
Harden pulls back. Looks good. It is. Rockets on an 8-2 run. Harden pulls back, trying to make it 11-2. He's got 36. Hard to get with space. Takes advantage of it. That's a goaltend. Uh-oh. One-on-one with T. Harden drives, got fouled, and it counts. +1 was last night, and next up is Gail Goodrich, the Hall of Famer. Harden stepping left, scoring. That's just out. Goodness. That's just working on the rookie. Steps left, got a piece of it. Doesn't matter. I think Culver got a piece.
Getting closer to the basket. I'll pick up on Harden. Did he come? Oh, 3! The Harden. Zach Collins is too, so they've really missed those 2 guys. Rockets have had their share of injuries, but not for that long a time. Harden steps back and fires. Deadly. Harden picked up by Rodney Hood. Goes right by Hood. Double team on James. He dribbled right out of it.
Actually 17 NBA players from Houston.
That was the 8th rebound for Russell Westbrook. Get 14 seconds. It's 2 blocks on Whiteside. Harden to the basket. Can't stop it. Team rebounds for Capella. Harden got a step. Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 5 boards. On the drive to the basket, lays it up and in. He's up. Harden steps back, fires and hits. Backdoor play to Harden for 2 more.
Kicks his pocket. 2-on-1, right at Murray, basically lets him go.
As Millsap picks up Harden. Trying to double, but Harden goes right by it and lays it in.
And I think, guys, you pass long 3, and that's not how you're going to beat Houston.
Harden way outside, and the 3 is good. That big 3. Remember the Harden led Rockets lead the league and everything as he gets inside. Beat the clock, and the Nuggets can't collect the rebound. Harden Euro step, and he left it short.
He wanted to pass it out to the 3 and kept looking at it.
Now Harden knocks in the triple.
See, that's a 5-point.
Watch see if you'll see a whole lot of James Harden over the next few seconds. Harden will shoot the 3. Nuggets got there late.
Just because you go against a smaller guy, Taylor Clemens is strong. See, that's how fast Houston can do it.
Harden splits the defense down the lane for an easy scoop layup. George, bad pass, and Harden's going to have the easiest 2 of the night for him.
Now he's got another star, and only his 2nd game, but he's an easy guy to play with as Harden gets to the team.
Poked away by Paul George, but Tucker dives on it, gets it back out. Harden hits a 3.
Paul George misses that.
Harden count it, and the foul. Westbrook, Harden wide open for 3.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Lead cut to 2. Harden for 3. Lead back up to 5.
That the Clippers acquired in that Chris Paul trade.
Harden gets inside, banks it home. Just enough.
Neither team fouls to give, both in the penalty. Under 2 to play.
Harden step back, puts up the three, got hit, shot's good, and one.
Nap, so it looks like the Dallas Mavericks have woken from their nap and the Rockets have not.
Tim Hardaway and a three, and now Jay.
Right off the inbounds pass.
Harden to the middle, puts it up and got it. DeLon Wright out of Utah. Step back by Harden. House to PJ, down to Capella. Capella had Curry on him, but didn't see him. And Harden.
Rockets bench has not been a high-scoring bench all season long. They've got to get better.
Harden takes it right to the basket. Game later on down the line. Here's Harden in the open court, all the way to the basket for two. Jack, he's only 20 years old. He's got moves veterans don't know about. And there's Harden with a layup. Harden to the basket, scoops it up and in. The buddy, he like Magic Johnson used to have fun with that. There's Harden to the basket for two. That's a thing.
Start the bus, huh?
Yeah. Harden finally gets one to fall.
Adebayo is a good passer for a big man, but he just missed Myers Leonard on that one.
Harden dribbles right through the double team. Kentucky.
Yeah, he shoots 52% on those pull-up jumpers, so that's his game.
Harden. Yes.
And they've shown that here so far.
Rivers gets a double team. Thank you, Kaylee. And Harden will shoot a three, and he's right on the money.
Not very often in the NBA.
The Rockets were ready for it, too. There's Harden with a three. Man, he for 8 from the field.
Now man-to-man.
So what? The best I've seen Westbrook and Harden share the ball and the scoring duty.
Watch out.
He's unbelievable. With everything intact. Harden pulls his way to the basket. On Harden, there it is. Rockets have to get it to the shooter. Harden has to fire it up from long range.
He knows he can get a shot for himself every single time.
Deep in the corner, falling away.
He's waiting for help. He's 1-on-4 right now. Got it. Stays inbound. Rockets on a 7-0 run. Oh, James passed it to him.
But they didn't keep those players together.
Back door.
Play with Russell Westbrook. You better run in transition.
Oh, from another universe. He was outside.
So we're watching Barishnikov in action in his prime.
Harden's in the basket. That's just all the way to the bucket. Oh, how cagey. And you guys had to go to Minnesota the next night.
Yeah, Houston and to Minnesota. At least they gained an hour last night. Atlanta did.
Oh, a friendly rim. Handles that basketball like a yo-yo. Harden to the front of the rim.
Harden's got him mesmerized and hits a three. Step back for Harden. Got it.
Yeah, he's got that long, lean body. He's very durable, and he knows how to play this game.
Harden with a three.
With a 4-15 right now.
Yeah, they're 4-15.
Their last win was like November 11th.
Harden again.
Think about all the players that have played in the NBA, Drex. Only 10% of those players have a career high of 40.
There he is again. PJ goes to James for a ho-hum two.
McLemore to kind of break out of his shooting slump and get his confidence back.
Harden to the basket for two. James on the drive. To the basket for two more. Harden
has really found some success in the Rockets offense.
Harden right down the baseline for his first points. Harden turns the corner and floats it up and in. Harden on Walker. And it goes 16 for Harden. His first. Harden drives, dunks. Finish on the reverse, but there was Clint Capella there to deny. And then Harden trailing, shoots and scores. Harden looks to attack, turns the corner, and he's able to. It's only a 13-point game, but just over 10 to go, plenty of time. And Harden gives the Rockets
and the old school Spurs.
Rockets with 7 more makes. The left hand, the rolling runner.
I've seen the ball where it pops back up and doesn't go through.
Harden trailing, tough contested three. Over Lonnie. Harden, foul, get in there, yes! And wanted a chance to. Misses that rebound, Harden!
Undercut, so that was a nice layup.
Another turnover there, 5th. The Rockets have committed 6, and Harden's first beat us here tonight. A foul, get in there, yes. It took a tour. Susceptible to giving up a lot of three-point shots, and the Rockets are trying to take advantage of that. Here's another one. Harden has made the most. Hit him on the arm and got away with it.
Poke check.
Pull up three, James Harden! Rivers penetrates. 16-1 run. Harden, through some contact. Lowry right to Westbrook. Harden 1-on-2 to the line, to the lane. In. Plus. To Rivers. Fakes it. Steps left, doesn't take it. Back to Harden, a clean look. Yep. What a play.
Harden picked up outside, going to his right, throws it up and in. Got to get Harden going now. Let's see if he can. Yes, 2 and 1.
Harden outside, trying to work on that jab step with Oubre, and Kelly able to lay off. Harden's got it, and in heavy traffic.
Yeah, that's a jump you can win. Oubre again trying to guard the beard. Finally! By Phoenix into a 10-3 run of their own. The Bears to the basket for 2 and 1. One-on-one with Oubre. 8 on the shot clock. Harden to the basket. Lays it up and in. Playing well on the road, too. They get a win here tonight. They go 2-2 on this 4-game road trip. Harden in and out and back in again. Harden will fire up a 3. Got it.
Immediately get down into the block, see you got a size advantage, and see if you can make it work.
Harden, 2-0 Rockets.
The rest of the Kings following the defensive game plan.
Well, we saw him last night. I mean, he did a marvelous job. As you see, Harden, that's just 5-point game. And now an 8-point game.
Makes a difference when you're closer to that 3-point shooter when he shoots. Harden goes around 3 players, throws it up, and it goes in.
With the rebound. Outlet, picked off. Careless turnover. And it costs 3 points. That's something.
That's an offensive foul. Goodness gracious.
Harden, 2 more. Little floater. 87-84 against a team that doesn't play very good defense. There's your offense right there. That's where we're going.
Close. Dropped it between his own 5-hole. And Harden sticks the 3.
Winston Garland, one of my teammates. We had a lot of fun that year, and it's very cool to see his son out here playing.
Step back 3 for James Harden to start this game. Not even halfway through the first. Harden gets it back.
Wow, how about James?
Changed to a foul on the floor. The original indication by official Evan Scott when he put 2 fingers up. Thought he was saying it was a 2-shot foul as Harden slices to the hole. He has
Harden now with 12 points and just picked up his 2nd assist. Or Harden has to be like a kid in a candy store because they're not doubling him. He hasn't seen.
trying to measure him up. Harden works around a Capella screen. Hesitates, leans in, and scores.
Clarkson is up to his 3-point usage to 47% this year.
Little floater, and that rolls in. Soft touching.
Wear pants, pineapple shoes?
You know what? They look like that. You might be right. Good eye. James Harden. His 4-3. They turn it over. And Harden in the open floor. He's got 21. Harden and Sexton. Stepping right. Tough 3. It goes. What? Garland's accounted for 3 of those makes. Harden Can he get another one? Yes, he can. Harden swiping back at Sexton, drives the lane and scores, plus the foul. The Wits get past McLemore. They reset it back to James. Crosses up Clarkson, flew right by him and scored.
Harden guarded by Porter. Down the lane.
You let him go to his left.
Being down, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Harden, good! Harden again. Oh, right back at you.
Capella grabs his 13th rebound. Harden around Dellavedova to the bucket. Banks it in. 45 for 5. Rockets 98. Dellavedova leans on Harden. Still fires a 3. Still hits.
The shot clock. Harden steps right. Fires. Scores! Into the lane. Shot clock down to 3. Harden on the move. The floater beats the shot clock. Harden the floater. Gets his own miss. And scores on the second.
Playing for the corner threes.
Harden one-on-one with Terrence Ross, their bench scorer, and he cooks him off the dribble. Austin was not with us in Cleveland, but flew in here yesterday. Harden the heave, and it goes.
Wow,
yep.
Too strong.
Wow.
Harden step back for 3.
17 Houstonians in the NBA right now.
3 ball up, and Westbrook 1-on-4 elects to wisely to pass it back to Harden. They don't close out on him. Bad idea.
That stopped the penetration and got a hand up on Birch.
Again, Harden right to the rim, and the lead. Hit 4 threes in the second quarter, carrying the Magic offensively. He checked. Holy. Obviously, according to the Magic, apparently not quite ready to be moved into a starting role. Will pull back, and that's a tough shot. Oh, what a tough shot that is. Pull back. That is
get one up.
So they go to Harden, blows right by Gordon. That's a good one. 3 seconds of play in the third. Harden 1-on-3, gallops, throws it, scores it to beat the Magic at more than half that 20-point deficit. We got ourselves a game again. Harden gonna drive, gonna Euro step, gonna come on the other side, and gonna end the, threw it away. Harden has Isaac on him, waits for his teammates to join him. Oh no, he does, he's gonna shoot it. Oh, why? James Harden shot just 5 of 29 from 3, and the Rockets 2 games against Orlando, they split. And that was his 9th 3 in this game. Steal. Harden pulls back, lets it go.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a hard.
Kids who play tomorrow night keep trying to pour it on. 51 for Harden.
Harden looking for more. Hits by MCW. And there's 52 and 50.
Tried to use the backboard, but he used the side of it. Coming up behind Harden. Can he catch him? No, he can't. Harden. Ought to be a good matchup. 8 on the shot clock. Harden with the step back. Got it. Move and get a shot. Harden steps back and fires and hits.
He has no elevation once he makes his move in the paint.
No, he doesn't, does he?
Oh,
there's a layup.
On an elite level, nice young player.
Kennard already with 4 threes made in this game. Harden. Way. Harden. Good play by Brown, but he didn't stay with it. Harden, nice move. See how he held the break? And Rivers will give it up to Harden. Harden on the drive. You know, that's always, Casey was that way when you played Toronto. He wanted to keep you off the line. There's Harden.
Reach and good.
Harden on the basketball, steps back, fires and hits. Flat. Harden to the basket. Oh, how did he get the miss? Capella gets it out to Harden. Gets a break. Puts it up and in.
Can get the best of you. Now the Rockets have a small lineup on the court. It's all about the offense.
Yep.
Defense by Harden coming over to cut off that drive.
Harden looking for his first basket, and there it is. Need to start it with defense. There's Harden. Oh boy, a couple of Euro. Fast break, Harden. Harden to the basket.
Made threes for the Spurs in the first half.
Harden puts it up and he hits at the buzzer.
I wonder what Mike D'Antoni said to the squad at halftime.
Well, it worked for Harden. That was warp speed for Russell Westbrook. James for 2 more. The rebound. That's number 8 for Clint. Harden to the basket for 2 more. Up defense, they've held the Spurs down pretty well. Harden, step back, got it. Harden and Murray. Been quite a battle tonight. Harden steps back and fires, and tip to Harden. Here comes James. James with a big stop.
Offensively, just make sure he's that anchor inside the paint.
Harden for 3, gets a very friendly.
Go for the pump fake. Make sure you make the player earn it.
And here's Harden squeezing by and scores. Tucker moves it back out. Harden, played by Beverly. Harden from deep, yes. Harden on a step back and hits over. Here's Harden on the step back. George did not go for it. Oh, what a move there by Harden, and puts it down. 25 points for Kawhi Leonard. Harden for 3, yes. Harden, played by Shabbat. Gets it away and hits. Come on. Able to hit the corner 3, but they keep it alive. Here's Harden on the drive.
That was another good one out of the corner.
He is a Houstonian after moving from New Orleans to Houston.
He's one of the big reasons why the Phoenix Suns are playing so well this year. He's been a big surprise.
Harden with the right hand. Harden on the rookie. Pulls back, shoots over the outstretched arms, and sticks it. Insky climbed the back of Rivers, who wanted to call no whistle. Then Harden right down Broadway. Harden again on the rookie. Pulls back, fires. This one a little, oh no! No. By the way, James Harden has 15 points, just saying. James Harden has more than 15. Extraordinary Gooch, the Gooch in the truck for the assist on that. Harden dancing on Cam Johnson, comes through the lane, and hung on the rim and it fell back to 8. Only 2 games this season for DeAndre Ayton with injury and of course the suspension. Has to see the amazing jacket once again from Calvin Murphy.
That thing is sparkling.
And 1. And gonna try to chance to jinx him like the Rockets did in Houston. 2 for 1, Harden coast to coast. 94.
Got all that space for Harden to drive.
So he'll shoot the 3 instead. Number 5. Still with it. Goes in to beat. Again, shot clock's winding down. The heave!
For a few years. They're going to be good.
Now, they're the youngest team in the league in terms of average age. Can it be 3 straight? Oh, it can! Yes! Fumbles it. Steps back. There it goes! And there it goes! Back to take away the alley-oop. Harden through the lane, a collision. And they're going to call. Will pull back over his ex-teammate. McLemore knocks it away. Harden will drive, gets by Barnes, and finishes by
29 in the league in pace right now. And that does not make sense at all.
Oh, what a conversion by 16 after 1. Harden gets it back, he's wide open, and it goes through. Hard by Barnes, and that should be a goaltend.
Didn't have anybody on him, he could have shot it himself.
He'll shoot for 3, and that's 11 consecutive runs. Currently a 22-4 run for the Rockets, as they have this 23-point lead, their biggest of the game, making a 25-point advantage. Missed some time last year with a knee sprain and a bone contusion. And then James Harden now has 20. The Rockets have only hit 2 shots in the 4th quarter. Harden steps left, make it 3!
Like
like what you're seeing early on now. Both teams are digging in defensively. There's your trap again.
The step back three is pure.
They have it in them, but you just can't play in spurts.
Harden from deep, got it.
Well, he takes a lot of threes. He takes 13, but he shoots solid percentages.
There's another three, his third one here in the first half.
Yeah, he's pushing. You're right. Very good, Mark. He's pushing to get up there.
Oh, boy, he is hotter than fish grease right now.
In there with them. So three guys are not playing here tonight.
Harden with a three straight away putter for James Harden. Now offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Rivers with the extra pass. Harden leans in for the contact and makes it. Westbrook in the corner again. Harden out top. Off the P.J. Tucker screen. Step back three. Foul! And one! Harden through traffic. And the floater good.
Now that was incredible.
Baylor University, and he was picked up in a trade by Brooklyn. He's had a pretty good season, too. There's James going to the basket for two. Was in Atlanta, came over from the Hawks. James got it right back, went up for two. They just, like yours used to be. Oh, great play. Without Capella, who's number 2 in the NBA in rebounding, we'll have to pick up the slack with some other players. Great move. Looks like Weeds.
That's good defense.
Step back. Harden, three. Harden again. Whoa. Side of Allen. 10-0 run by Houston. And that's the man right there.
His 7-foot frame to make it difficult, but Dinwiddie with the tough.
Oh, from the third row. Check his. Now he's bringing it up off the dribble. 3 men around him. In for 2 and 1. Harden in the open court. Attacks 4. Nets. That's tongue-in-cheek, folks. But
you get lucky.
Maybe you've just winded the other team. Oh, 2 and 1. Step back. Harden.
Good.
Yes.
They're missing layups. Unbelievable.
Harden to the basket. Puts it up and in, falling down.
I love Kyrie. He plays the game the right way.
Harden with a 3. That's not a little bit of what we saw in Golden State too. And Harden says
7:24 mark left in the fourth. Harden into the lane, flips it in. He just has such uncanny.
Next one will send the Rockets to the line. Harden steps back and fires, and he hits. Oh! 1-footer as he goes back. Nothing better than this one though.
Yeah, last 9 games, Harden.
Denver had a great playoffs last year in the NBA, and there's Harden fouled up.
I got to shoot it. I haven't touched it in a while.
Harden goes to his right, puts it up and in, and Rockets bring it back. 1 minute left to play. You better get on Harden.
Jokic in the post. You got to play him for his right hand.
Harden to the basket, and he earned that one. Harden fakes 1 man, shoots a 3, got it. But he hesitated. And PJ with a rebound. PJ's been rebounding a lot here lately, and Harden to the basket. He's going to drive, floats it up and in. Man, he shoots that ball. It's a double team. They're shading over to Harden. Now it's just Murray and Harden over Murray. And 5 minutes left to play in this game. And Harden will fire up a 3. He's just unbelievable.
Harden working against a pretty good defender in Josh Richardson. But Harden victimizes a lot of good defenders like as Horford hits another jump shot. Live on a minimum deal. Harden from way deep, got it! And couldn't make them pay, but to get the offensive rebound. Harden all day, got it! And back comes Harden. Harden on the drive, gets it. Analytically, one of the best low post defenders in the league, and pretty good on. And Gordon pulls it out to Harden. Harden all the way to the cup with the right hand, leading by 13 on an 11-0 run. Harden mismatch on Horford. Harden with the steal. 3-on-2 for the Rockets. Harden with the step through. Got it!
You don't hear his name. I can't get it.
Well, they need to start getting it because he keeps building a kick. Embiid still on the bench for Brett Brown. Harden gets by Richardson and got the soft finish. Well defended that time by the Rockets. Step back three on the way. Got it! 7 on the clock. Step back three.
Get out of here.
City.
Philadelphia at home. Capella had 30 and 14 boards against the Sixers. Harden from the wing, nothing.
Again, he's a knockdown shooter as well.
And again, all the best to Gary Clark. Harden down the baseline to the... Harden again, pulls back, lets it go, and it goes in. Oh, and the all-time scoring list has put up 25,000 plus points. Harden steps left, it goes. Shooting in the mid-40s and limited opportunities from three this year for the Hawks. Harden, oh my goodness, now you see him. Look, they've gone 2-2, but they played very well. Harden coast to coast. You can't stop the guy, especially for a guy in Clint Capella's been dealing with a heel bruise. Rockets turn the Hawks over, and it's Harden leaking out.
The boy, after they had the big lead and they started to take tough shots, and it came back to haunt them.
Here's Harden. Good this time.
And that's, Trae Young practices with that line on the floor, so he knows how deep that is.
Euro step, scoop and score.
Kept alive. Beautifully done by Harden. And Tucker very effective at taking the charge. Here's Harden for three.
Marvin, Chris, when I spoke with Coach Donovan, he was so adamant about not letting James Harden get to the free throw line. He was critical of...
Eyes right now is on Coach D'Antoni. He is frustrated with the referees, wondering will he get a technical just to get one in the time, but Harden saying, Coach, calm down.
Well, they're not going to take the games away in the regular season. They're just going to hold the tournament. My point is still only a 32% three-point shooter,
which is not bad.
Harden
gets play opportunistic basketball. The Rockets, that's the only way they're going to get back into the game.
Harden with a three.
Oh, this is Wiggins.
Crossover by James. Hey, he's coming alive now. Harden steps back and fires. That's what he's got.
It's always been that way.
Harden puts it up at the buzzer. Step back by James. Harden fires it up. Oh, man.
Watch out.
Eric Gordon has a fixture in that six-man role for the Rockets.
Harden with a foul line jumper puts it in.
Allow Morant to take off and finish.
A bit of matador defense. Here's Harden. His step-back gun is in. Immediately, that's where they go. Step-back three by Harden. Puts it in.
And his ability to score, the confidence that he's played with, allows him to play with anyone on this team as James Harden.
Yes, he does. Valanciunas, 3 of 4. Harden crosses over, got all the way to the cup.
Gonna ISO him on Milton. Gonna cross him up. Gonna drive, gonna loop, and gonna add 2 more points to the box.
For Harden, Grayson Allen. And Harden buries the 3. Harden against Melton. 4 on the shot clock. Harden hangs and hits.
4 rebounds on shooting splits of 50, 40, 83.
This team, they've made 30 assists a matter of habit. Shot clock down to 3. Harden has stepped back. Jaren avoiding the foul, and Harden drops it a tripling. This winning streak, the Grizzlies have been the best second-half team in the league. Harden, runner, 33.
Tonight for the Grizzlies, this is their 4th game of a season-long 6-game, 2-week.
Against Morant, shot clock at 5. Harden, step back 3.
Loss in Memphis. First night of a back-to-back. It's the 5th time he sat one out, and this game begins.
Backdoor cut by Harden and a good dime by... Looked like Deshaun Watson on that one, Coach. Harden driving, gets the layup and one.
Block for Capella, who averages just under 2 per game. Harden, step back. That's good. Great corner for Harden. Harden scoots inside, floats it up and in. Harden's got a 1-on-2, drives at Caruso, and lays it in, gets the bounce.
Not just straight numbers. And like Mark said, tonight, huge impact as Harden gets to the...
Again, Harden rushing it up. Harden goes right at Kuzma and able to finish. Very up and down, but Frank Vogel was thrilled with the way he's been playing lately. And James Harden knocks that. Kuzma, after a slow start, has had a good game. Harden to the rim, count it. And
we know that he could put up points. There's a backdoor cut. And under 2 minutes to go in what has been a Thunder-controlled first quarter, and it's Harden again. That time.
Rockets missed their last 6 shots. Somebody got to step up and hit it. There goes James to the basket. That helps. That's one way to get it. 5 for 14 behind the arc for OKC. Harden, couple of Euro steps. And they backed it up in college this year, and the college numbers are down a little bit. Harden to the basket for 2. Dort will try to stop the Beard. Can he make his last shot? Yes, he can. Harden again. Playing one-on-one? Not anymore. It's one-on-none.
Upset about that.
Backdoor cut, and it's Harden that time.
On 1 shot. Harden trying to take it inside. Got it.
Blocks the game.
Harden with the step back. There we go.
Just 5 on Monday, and he's shooting 33%, but he's a big-time scorer as Harden got right in.
And that time, my defense by Houston. And the pass ahead to Harden, and he got it. Pretty good defense by Denver. Oh, what a move by Harden. Oh, you can hang a wash on that shot. Harden. They left him up. Harden with
Harden attacking and finishing. Harden right on cue, coast to coast.
If you could down, Houston was able to build that double-digit lead with Westbrook and Harden on the bench.
Harden able to get to the bucket.
High level.
Right, 216 consecutive games played as Harden gets to the rim.
Center should be able to get Daniel House's three-point shot correct.
We've seen that. Harden right at Caleb. What about this gum? Harden, 4-3.
There you go.
Kept alive by Westbrook. Back to Harden, a quick 3.
Great.
Harden to the rim and 1.
Harden step back 3 from the corner, and he's on the board. Then Jackson. Harden drills a 3. That looks. James Harden able to hit again. So
Harden goes between 2 Mavericks. Missed it, tipped it in.
And then he goes on to have that magnificent fourth quarter. Listen, I think he's everything we anticipated. In incredible physical.
With a nice play defensively. Gets the steal. And slams at home. He's over Curry that time, and Rivers has the ball. Drive by Harden, counted out. Another forced turnover. Harden in the open floor. Takes it himself.
Right. He should have rocked the cradle.
Harden for 3. Lost the ball. Got it back, though. And now Westbrook has it. Harden from the corner. And another. Harden with a step back 3 over ball. Got it. First field goal for Harden.
But you have to obviously give up something to get somebody like Anthony Davis.
James Harden to the rim. Counted it.
6 long, good instincts. Like, they can be tough.
Harden, another layup and another foul. He's going. Picked up by Ingram, going one-on-one for 3, and Harden hits it. He's got. Zion playing just his 6th NBA game. Harden for 3. Another one for James Harden, his 3rd. Harden drives, is fouled, and scores with the right hand off the win. But he's 6 of 9 today from the floor. 3 of 6 from three-point land. He'll try another 3 and get it.
Come on now.
12 shots, 5 seconds to go in the half. Defended by Josh Hart. Step back 3. You bet. 5-3. You look at the remaining number of games as Harden drills a 3. He's been consistent every game.
And you know what's coming. Post up, trying to get to the left hand.
And you know what
shows you on occasion that he can be good defensively.
We know he's pretty good offensively. That was a beautiful week. And they did play a 7-footer for about 5 minutes, but they have a chance to go to 3-0 with this small lineup as Harden
on a run. Harden steps back and fires and hits. Well, Harden, big Euro steps. All right, Rockets can get a little closer right here. There's Harden all the way to the bucket. Lifts it up at 2 and 1. All right, let's see if Harden can get to the basket. He does and scores easily. 8 on the shot clock. James. Look how that defense is glued to him, and he makes it. Count it, and Harden gets a step. Harden to the middle, lays it up and in. Harden steps back, fires, hits. Oh! When PJ's down on the floor, he takes it away. What a basket! Back outside to Harden again. Shot clock at 8 seconds. Harden crossover, back up, hits it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Harden deep. Oh, count it!
In the game, his speed, it doesn't matter how you play if you can't stop him going to the hole. And how about that? Harden enters chest. He enters 6'4".
Harden knocks down a. LeBron has 13 points, 11 assists. Danny Green, 13 points. That counts, and the finally enough.
Harden the floater, and that's his first field. One step at a time. And there's step 2 after the previous basket. Harden dancing. And scoring. His first pass. And the Suns actually up to 9 turnovers for the game. 2 in a row for James Harden to cool off eventually. They're 1 of 4 from 3 in the quarter, and James Harden, I think, with the expanded teams in the league, and I think the roster has been at 12 for a very long time as Harden now from James Harden to strip it. Rockets were down 48 to 26. Oh, is he feeling it now? It was a 60 to 55 game, and the Suns scored the last 5 of the first half, and then Harden scores the first 3 of the third. Harden has hit half of those 8. And make it 5 threes to go.
Bogdanovich hit a lot of threes in that game, and Harden flies right by.
Hustle from Daniel House to go out there and challenge that shot.
Oh, good drive by James. Seems to always be around the basketball, Robert. James, free from down to go. Had to go to school 4 years before you could go to the NBA. There's James to the basket for 2. And 3-point percentage. O'Rourke trying to guard him, can't do it. O'Neal, right on top of it. Here's James going to the basket, walks it right in for 2. James going through 2 defenders, lays it up and in. Over him. And Harden walks it in for 2. O'Neal trying to pick up James. James hooks it up and misses. Got his own rebound and put
for him now.
17 points off the bench for Clarkson. Here's James from the elbow. Tried to get in a little closer. That shot was unbelievable.
Yeah, Clarkson now 11 for 17. He's feeling it.
James finally hits.
Configure that. How you put that into context is what we're dealing with right now with the Rockets.
Harden with the
importantly, the confidence that he exudes
has gotten him to that all-star type level.
Step back three for Harden is true.
Beat it is when he throws it out to double team, make a quick play, either drive it or pass it, you'll have the advantage against the defense, or
when he didn't have to, and he'll learn. Shot clock is a factor now as James puts it up and in.
Did a better job of rotating the basketball, and the ball moves faster, able to get that shot in the corner.
Harden answers.
Good team. Who's to say that it doesn't have a chance to make an impact?
Harden, another step back three, this time with Smart on him, and James Harden. At 6-7, shot clock at 4. Smart on Harden. Harden fires up a three, and he's got another one.
Good looks with confidence.
Harden got another one.
Being feisty on the defensive end, making it a little bit uncomfortable for the Celtics this evening.
Harden's, man.
Let's do it.
Just what you've always wanted.
Always want Rick Smith's hoop.
James Harden knocks the first shot. Reggie for the Warriors now. And we talked to Steve Kerr before the game. 27 games left as Harden knocks down. There's Harden. Pascal on him. Gets by on him. Harden with the right hand. The off game against Phoenix 2 Wednesdays ago prior to the All-Star break. Responded well. Harden goes to the hole and is.
I need names.
Kristen can't reveal her sources.
I want names.
I mean, she's down there scouting the Mexican League. Fan. Yeah, it is 60s night here at Chase Center tonight. They honored Al Attles.
In the field and a 4-point lead. Harden puts a shoulder into Bogdanovich. The tap for 2.
That three.
Now the switch between House and Covington was not a clean switch.
Harden for 3, and the Rockets have the lead. They're third as he spent the last couple of years with the Pacers. Harden dancing on Clarkson, steps right, shoots, scores against Golden State. 24.5 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 8 shooting, and 4 of 5 from 3 as Harden corks. But I'll take your word for it. Harden pull back 3. Wow. Under a minute to go. Harden through 2 defenders, hoop and harm. It is not tied at 69 anymore. Pull back 3. Wow, James Harden with 20. O'Neal, a terrific defensive player. Oh, they backed off of Harden. Don't do that. Biggest lead for either team here is at 9. Harden splits it, drives it, Euro steps, and on the other side. Have you come up with a new name?
We have not. We're still working on it.
Okay. Harden. 30.
Wow. So close.
Oh, James!
Covington tips it over to Harden. Harden, give and go to the basket. To the lineup for Houston. Harden with the step back.
I think he's a point shooter. He's going to have to work on his jumper in order to improve in the NBA.
Well, that was a rude awakening. Bobby Portis put that up. Oh, what a move by Harden back in with fresh legs, huh?
And you know he's excited to be knocking down those shots here in his hometown.
Yeah. Harden. Little finger. Harden. Sidestep 3. Got it. So let's see if he targets him. No, well, he doesn't have to. No more. Good defense.
Who's running?
There's Harden again going to the basket for 2. Traveling, he would get a call or 2 every now and then on it, but Harden, game that's 10 points for Bobby off the bench. There's just no way. The defense, the way they're scoring now, the future looks bright. Harden going to the basket. They have this third quarter.
Well, neither team has been putting it in the hole here in the second half.
There's Harden all the way to the basket. And he backs out. Good job by the Knicks. And Harden comes right back at him again for 2 and 1.
You look at the body types of Harden, Tucker, Westbrook.
Harden got all the way to the bucket for the Lakers. Dylan Brooks often taking on the team's other leading scorer or wing player, and that's a big, daunting Houston. They got a 4-on-2. Covington. A lot of Harden was looking for the switch. Brooks able to stay with him. Brooks didn't foul, but Harden got the 3. Coach, you got to give me more playing time because in my country in Greece, I'm Tracy McGrady.
They hadn't gathered the ball yet, so it's on the floor.
He gathered it now.
I gather he's
at the team's practice facility.
I was an outstanding kickball player.
There's some extra shots out here to be had. He's shot the ball 23 times tonight. And Harden,
something like this where there's not a lot of plays to learn. You can play exceptionally well as
Harden once again is leading the league in foul shot attempts and foul shot makes, over 10 a game. And he gets that three to go, Coach, with two. Harden working against Ojai.
He's standing right there. That's the great.
Fouled and one of potential. Harden with under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Over Smart, yes. Harden with under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Over Smart, yes.
Not allowing the Celtics to get a good look at the rim.
Harden for the lead. Butter.
And
Hugh. We talk about Tatum's offense. Defensively, he's improved as well. Harden got all the way to the cup.
Ntilikina, who just checked in a few minutes ago. And Harden blows past, throws it up. Shot's good.
That's the game. Harden on Knox. Pretty good defense by Knox. He gets it back and still scores.
This is a Rockets team that just played a terrific game in Boston the other night. Harden flips it up and in.
Yeah, that's more Harden-like right there.
And an alley-oop dunk. Yeah, number in that game.
After that, it was all downhill for him, like from the line.
Harden finally gets a three-pointer to the rebound. Ellington to reach in. Ntilikina going to try not to foul. Contest it well. Harden still puts it in at the past 9 years, the Rockets have come into New York and won. Harden fouled, shot's good, and won. Westbrook up top, Harden left open, and nails the three. That's just lack of focus.
They swing it. Shot clock to 3. Harden with the drive.
The open, they can go really, really small. They're also undefeated in games when everybody's healthy. The problem with that is they're not.
You would love to have them on your team, and Coach D'Antoni said tonight, one of my favorite players. And speaking of favorite players, switching everything, which allows them to zone up the hot offensive man.
Harden able to.
Nice shot off balance, just flipped it up. First basket for McDaniels. 7 Hornets have it with the strength. Harden now starting to
3-point shot. He's going to have a really nice career.
And he was really struggling as Harden's able to lay it up and then going into
is on the bench. It's like a blame game.
game mandatory.
If you want to play, you better bring your own gear.
Games in the NBA. And the only reason I'm bringing it up to you is no one's played more games in a Hornets uniform than you. Far away from a quadruple double. He's sitting on 8 turnovers.
4 for Rozier. Washington's added 22. Harden now with
on the floor, but they just light up, instantly look at ease when speaking about their daughters and their wives, what they mean to them. It's definitely special, guys.
Kelvin Sampson has really built a great program there at the University of Houston.
Yeah, Houston beat Memphis today and Tulsa lost. Harden now when he goes to the basket, uncontested.
To that question.
Michael Carter-Williams with an air ball. Something he did several times at Houston. James!
4 points. That's an area that assistant coach Brett Gunning told me the team needs to focus on. They have to take care of the ball. And they went on that 6-game winning streak, and everything seemed to be clicking for them throughout the month of February.
Contested. They're not getting any easy shots. There's one. This has got to go down. Yes. And the last game was their worst from the three-point line. Oh, great move by Harden.
And that was set up with the pick from
Harden, great move.
And he knows how to play.
The beard gets right by his man at the three-point line. Jeff Green in the corner will wait for Harden to shoot it, and he hits it. Takes his man away from the double team possibility. Now Harden gets a free lane to the bucket. Russell comes right back and steals it. That'll give Harden a layup.
Try to drive on him.
He'll take the three. All right. Harden off the bench. Covington goes to the basket. So does James, and James hit. Offense. Harden almost double teamed, so Covington gets out of there. Harden with a long three, and he hits it. Couple to give up. All the way back to Harden now with 6 on the shot clock. Oh, James Harden puts the old cap.
Harden on the move. There's that patented Euro step, and he gets it to go. Luka got ripped by Tucker. Rockets have a 3-on-2, and Harden finishes at the bucket and poked or whatever it is they have to go through. That's not something you want to miss or sleep on, as Harden gets slept on.
Able to put it on the deck.
James Harden with another step back 3.
Of those international players' jerseys.
Oh, wow.
And here, I'm going to do one for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
JJ.
And Harden with 20 points already in the ballgame in the first quarter. Why not? 23! He is hotter than 50. 7-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harden and 1 on his first. He put Porzingis in the friend zone on that block. Harden drives, gets it to full coverage this time, Doris. Luka hanging around, though. Didn't matter. Hardboard. Rivers, shot clock at 6. Harden with the floater, got it. As Wright, with his first 3, has 5. Harden with the drive.
Sink. They were like, okay, somebody make a shot.
Wow, a deep 3 is good. Harden coming back the other way. Got all the way to the basket and finishes with the offhand. Doris, his effort at both ends. Harden fouled and 1.
Over. If you're the Rockets, that's a shot you're willing to give him.
James Harden flips it up. Shot's good. And the foul. McLemore, a little Euro step. Bank shot won't go, but tipped up and in from Harden.
Jumper. This is a one-point game. I know we talk about a make-or-miss league. It's also a make-or-miss call.
Harden for 3.
3-point. I'm jumping around walking the golf course if I hear something in the bushes.
Harden count it, and the second field goal for Korver. Harden for 3. Just his third 3.
James Harden. Houston doesn't panic about those things because right now the Blazers are not finishing with great success.
If he can catch that thing with his feet kind of on that restricted area line, I think that's an automatic 2.
Harden able to knife through the paint, and it's just Harden kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker with a patented corner 3. That's a little too long. Harden with the put. 7 minutes left in this third quarter. Blazers still with their starting 5. Same thing with the Rockets. James Harden, though, you can do that.
Got to set the defense.
Westbrook tries to push the pace. Harden trails, though, puts it on the deck. Nurkic tries to reach. Harden gets the lay-in.
Harden now has Davis on him with the shot clock at 6 and a 3. Here comes Harden, averaging 34 points a game. He'll dance and back up and put him up another.
With the Lakers having won 3 championships with the Lakers. It's nice to have a fan base like that. But Tucker takes the floor. He plays with that desperation, and it shows.
Look at the drive by Harden, schooling the night.
Anyone, but let me tell you this. At that 8th spot, if it ends up as James Harden gets all the way to the bigger, heavier, at times more talented players, and he gets the challenge.
Wow. 3 to play in the second quarter. This is Harden working his way inside on Dudley.
Man, this dude.
Here comes Harden. Green is there. Meets Dudley. The bump, the drive, and glides. Nice fake by James. Lakers trying to swarm defensively. 3 down the hatch. Chain Tucker off to Harden, and there's Smith right there. JR's on him. Harden goes by him and got it to go. Pretty buckets. Turnover right there by the Lakers. Harden will take it. Step back, triple. Morris defends. Bullseye.
9 unanswered points after giving up the first triple. The Rockets. Oh, nice push.
Great roller. They found a real rhythm with him, but now you set up everybody. Oh, block.
It's knocked out of the hands of Harrison Barnes. Kings turn it over. Give Covington credit there for poking that away. Here's Harden on the wing, and he drains the...
Earlier, the only one that's able to get inside and break down and get in the paint of Houston.
The move by Harden, and the finish around and down. 7 of 21 from distance. Well, there's the strength again. Point. Quarter number 3. Game number 5 of 8 for the Kings. Harden with a familiar step back on the familiar. And Covington pokes it away, and he ends up with it. Sloppy basketball. Harden with the two-hand flush.
Strong. Them move on the defensive end.
Hield now 4 of 8 from downtown. Here's Harden going to answer back, and he does.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hesitation move.
Aaron and Justin on the team for Indiana. And there's James. He just continued. All right, what's the defense going to be on Harden this time as he steps back and fires and he hits?
Bad shot if you're a Houston Rocket, although the Indiana Pacers still want their guys to take those.
James with his 8th rebound of the game. Floats it up. Look at the touch. Side. Good job by Aaron. James sets and fires and hits. Passed on a 3. Turns it inside for the drive. Now passes outside, which gives James a wide open look. Now that's... I knew you'd get that in. And there's James with a finger. And that's his first 3 of the game. He's 1 for 8. James hits a 3. Got that good first step, and he gets you in that rocking chair move and rocks you back, and then he can get that easy 15-footer. There's James. What an acrobat. 81-85. Indiana.
Look at that space for James to drive.
And he does. Lays it up and in.
Great.
Maybe he just wants to get back and fish. Well, apparently so does he. Smoking.
It's been great.
James still in the game, and he hits a 3.
He has more 40-point games than he has games with less than 20.
And he's got another 3. Clemens has got it to Green again. Out to Harden. Harden on the drive. Puts it up and in. And it's a...
It takes on all comers on the defensive end of the floor.
Harris trying to stay with Harden. He does. Whistle, foul. To the free throw line quite a bit, too. Harden, quick trigger 3. Man, this is almost...
Without Russell. He can take it up to do it yourself as he does here.
Harden with that steal, though. Under 5 minutes to go. Nice backdoor cut by Harden. And a sweep per game. Harden squeezes off a bunch, and he makes a bunch.
The Rockets have really been priding themselves on their defense in these seeding games. Their defensive efficiency had ranked them top 5 here.
Before it.
That's egregious.
You get it then. James Harden gets it. Left it short. On the run out, James Harden against Embiid. And Embiid just let him go. Steal, Jeff Green on the move. Kicks it back out for 3. And that's the way the Rockets play back.
Gallinari is there. Shot clock down to 3. Harden pulls the trigger and hits.
It's in the paint at 15 a game. So he's their pace and their attack on the rim.
Harden
loading up their defense, ready to come to help.
Harden again breaking him down.
And they've cut it to 13.
Thunder out of fouls. Harden goes right around Schroeder. And Oklahoma City's offense back in gear. Here comes Harden. Gets his defender on his heels again. Points in the second half. So he'll get a much-deserved breather here. Harden, quick trigger 3. Tonight stands shooting 79% from the field. Harden got it.
Your team is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is one of 13 guys in the league who scores 10 points a game. 13 with 7 minutes to go.
29 points for Gallinari. That was his second 3 of the night, but Harden had...
Player movement can do to get you better shots, and we haven't seen much of that out of the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight.
A rare chance that we stand in our country, and of course CP3 right at the forefront of that group.
No question.
Harden, pretty driving.
Off performance by this team.
Year 12 for Green as Harden goes right down.
No call on that pass and crash. That was not a foul, and I'm glad the officials didn't whistle.
James Harden puts down his foot. Schroeder comes back out on James. James going to his left. Can't stop it. And he does. James takes it to the basket for two. He's so strong, he just... Look at Adams try to cheat. I like this shot right here. You're right on top of it in your living room. Went for a flop. That's a 37, 2:35 left to play. James over Schroeder. Yes. Oh, and the money.
5 out that the Rockets play offensively. Harden gets switched on to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive-by and late.
Consistently great defense by the Rockets.
Harden with the Euro step and reverse.
Come on, that's two.
Utah. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Harden inside off glass. The Thunder really off to a poor start. 2 of 14. Harden has a mismatch against Adams. Little Euro step. Wow, James Harden against Oklahoma City. Oh, Harden loves his defender shaken.
Playing off your defense, playing with pace, exactly what Billy was exhorting you to do.
Harden ducks in for the layup for the Rockets. Harden with the 3, and that's his first one of the night. Stay with Chris Paul, lost the control. Harden on the break. Count it, and Harden trying to find his rhythm. Step back 3, just the way he drew it up, right? They are cheating and helping off of him with good reason. Harden with the 3, got it. Harden pulling his way to the
up doesn't work. You got to kind of get him on the move, dump it down to him, and then use his height to an
NBA. And you can take advantage if you can play size. And Harden is open with a couple triple. Then Jacksonville, Orlando, Ontario, Arizona State, G League, and playoffs now. And Jeff Green, and that toss back to Harden. He's not going to miss those.
Well,
Hard. Dort and Tucker banging and bumping. Harden down the lane. Oh, what a finish. Harden went for the reach. Harden with the take. Harden with a breakout and finish.
Fortunately, that big body of Adams is right inside to tap it in.
James Harden lasering in a 3 and fair on.
You know, he's on the Rockets.
Harden rattling in the 3. So the Rockets, that incredible beginning to the half from three-point land. And Harden, to your point, getting to Lou Dort, who's been tasked with guarding him all night. And Harden right to the rim, and Houston's got the lead again.
Try to get it in the hands of James Harden eventually.
There is Harden, quickly turns around, puts up the 3, and it is...
Guys in Oklahoma City lost his footing. They get it out to Covington. Now to Harden with 10 to shoot. Harden goes right down the paint.
Covington can get out on him and knocks down the 3.
Harden the attack and a tough floater.
Comfortable competing for that championship once again, but now there's just a new resolve to keep social justice in the forefront of their minds as well, guys.
This has been the story so far. Poor shooting by the Thunder. 3 of 18. Harden right down Broadway. Right into his chest. Offensive rebound, Tucker. Harden left, got it.
Lou Dort rolling to the rim on pick and rolls.
And Stan, we heard Rebecca tell us as Harden squares up on a 3 and hits badly needed shot.
Him as a presence that is unmatched, that he has so much energy that you really miss him when he's gone. Right now, he's certainly showing that presence.
Happy with their spacing on several possessions in the first half.
Harden was highly efficient in the first half, and that continues.
As much as they like Lou Dort defensively, they just could not function offensively with him on the floor, and they're having a hard time functioning.
Going offensively for them.
No, and for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, it's been a nightmare of a night. They're attacking him.
Have this team getting closer to a win.
Yeah, they've just exploited matchups at both ends, but right now, he's even going to...
It's been remarkable to watch him operate both on and off the court here. Such meaningful moments as Harden puts one off the backboard and one. Harden, crafty all the way in. Easy for James Harden. Nice. Harden taking it all the way. Baisley on him. No contest. James Harden. Every night when you match up against the Houston Rockets. So far, so good. Here's Harden for three. That's his first hit of the night. Russell Westbrook. Here's Harden now. Across the lane, scores at the rim.
You know, you have to love that, to be able to trust the best skill is availability.
All tied at 46, and Harden with the spin. Westbrook crosses over, kicks it. Ball movement for Houston. Now it's Harden all the way in. Untouched. James Schroeder picking up Harden nearly at the half-court line. Working on Adams, easy for James Harden.
They only make 11. They have 6 now, so this is right on schedule for them.
Harden for three. He's got it. Just crept over the front of the rim. It's changed the game, and who'd have thought, as Harden goes to the hole to score it, who'd have thought it would have rendered up their closing lineup. The three-point guards with Gallinari and Adams. Step back for Harden. Three-point hit for James Harden. That's a big one.
Lou Dort. Dort has done a nice job on him, and he got the stop, but Harden got the putback to go on the offensive board. Would have 18 points with a little under 5 minutes to go, and I mean that respectfully.
No, you're right, and you're right. I don't even think now.
And Westbrook taking exception on the floater, bounced a couple of times and went in. Harden working against Dort, got into the paint and finished. James Harden took a hit in the face. LeBron staying right in front of him. Harden shook him. And a tough shot over JaVale McGee.
Blocked the three-point potential game-winning shot.
In traffic that time over.
First action since March, Mark, and Frank Vogel said he was ready to return versus the Blazers, but his back just locked up. So it's been over a week since he was a late.
Very talkative, very demonstrative, like another coach on the floor. And James Harden, they've had a long time off, Mark. They haven't played since last Saturday. Whistle, foul, and one.
Team James Harden just randomly.
This time Danny Green trying to do it. Caruso blocking. Kuzma going to have his hands full here. Harden with the three. No double team. Shot clock down to 2. Just got it off in time, and Justin's up to 15 points on 6 of 9, and another block, but this one's going to be a great anticipation by Harden, and he had to punch that in, or else he. Harden, floater in the paint, contact, block, and one. Had to leave the bubble earlier in July when they first got here because of the passing of his grandma.
Draymond Green recently tweeted, if Houston takes this series, it's going to hurt the value of the big man even more.
Davis prefers to play the power forward as Harden draws the foul. Shot's good and one. There's the strength of Harden. One-on-one with Anthony Davis. Little step back three. Got it. James Harden from downtown. 74-68. Kuzma's got 6 points. James Harden drills another three-pointer. Harden, step back three. That's good. Frank Vogel very upset to 8 with a minute to play. 10 points, 9 assists for Rondo. Harden using the offhand, banks it home.
Turnover, Los Angeles. Harden all the way in, too easy.
From 3 on the year, making a couple of games. He's shot over 38% from 3 here in the playoffs.
James.
He's caught it deep in the post, as we saw in transition. He's hit threes, and now he's hit a mid-range.
Boy, Harden goes right by JR. 7 Los Angeles turnovers at this point. Finally, an escape, and Harden with the floater. Caruso on him. And he finds Harden wide open. Boy, how do you leave James Harden that open? Couple of injured players on the other end. Westbrook gets it to Harden. Harden all the way in for the layup.
All up high. You've got to wait until the ball gets to the wing to be fronting.
Boy, too easy. James Harden all game. Harden goes to the rack. Harden throws it off the backboard, gets his own, puts it back. He's got 31 first points of the third quarter for LeBron. Harden for an answer. Yes.
Turnover like that.
Here's Harden now. On the drive, Harden all the way in.
Shooting, the fact that they only have 12 attempts is a mark of great Laker defense also.
Points per game in the 3 games of this series. Scored 25 plus during the regular year as Harden.
And 15-0 on second chance points. You got to run back and block somebody out.
There's a 3-pointer.
Covington.
But that's 2 times Harden is driven without shooting. That's a 3rd drive, and he shot.
Ones, they'll sit. Neither one of them played a second in game 4. Harden drives. Good move. A good aggressive move from Covington. Harden tries again. This time connects. That's his first defensive player to deflection. Green throws it up. Shot blocked by Kuzma. Well, right there on the follow is Harden. And Harden, step back 3. That's good. Rattles home. That's his second.
On the floor, but from the bench.
Yeah, I agree with Marcus. Harden with a great team.
Harden goes right at James. Layup is good. James already with 2 fouls. On the drive, Harden with the finish. He's got 21. Harden, the floater's up and good. James Harden. Rivers drives, blocked by Davis. Harden right there on the follow. 8:67. Lakers in control once again. Harden looking to post up Danny Green.
James Harden. Conversation that's going on.
Nice move from James Harden. 29.